What did I do this time? Well, after working on my spinning square game for a while, I realized it was honestly pretty dumb that there were two different parts for the triangle structure piece if you wanted it to face different directions. So I went ahead and implemented a mechanic to where each part can have different variants. So now instead of two parts, there's just one part, and you can swap between the different variants as many times as you want to get the triangle to face wherever you want it to. And now you can properly let your imagination run wild. Which, after seeing what I just made to show that off, I really hope it's a little bit better than mine. After this, I also realized I really wasn't a fan of the current method of manually extracting crystal. It's literally click and hold the button, and you'll eventually get crystal from it if you have manual extractors placed. Quite frankly, it's kind of boring, so I changed it. So the idea that I came up with and implemented for now is that instead of a button, it's a slider. And while extracting, there'll be a target point that you have to keep within with this slider, and as long as you stay within range of that target point, you'll be extracting. On top of this, the longer you stay within this target point, you will then begin to build up a multiplier for your manual extraction, hopefully making the manual extraction a little more interactive. Now, honestly though, I'd love to hear from you guys if you have any ideas to make the manual extraction more interesting, because you know, early game's kind of important. The next thing I wanted to tackle was a little bit of overhauling of the user interface, specifically in this part of the screen, which you may be looking at it and saying to yourself, hey, I think it looks fun, and I'd agree with you, but I don't got no room left at the bottom, so I can't add anything else, which is a little limiting. So after thinking about it for a bit, I feel like my best course of action was to take like this section, for example, and just rip it out into its own little window that you can then just press a single button to open. And that's what I did. I spent a good amount of time working on a Windows system that could hold the logic and information that these panels held in order to clear up some space on the main HUD. Once the base Windows system was made, I basically just copied over the UI into these new windows. And they're actually pretty cool because you can open them, you can collapse them, you can move them around, reorder them, and I think it actually ended up better than it was originally. It also leaves me plenty of room and ability to add new stuff to the HUD in the future, along with new game mechanics that I have planned. And that's it. That's my update for